Howdy guys, lovely to see you all again. I just got back from a massive training session with my trainer. She's an evil woman, absolutely destroyed me, and I feel great, no vomiting. I'm on cloud 9 right now. I've got that kind of floaty feeling, and I thought, what better way to celebrate that feeling with some cheeky rap? How about we look at the solo from Round and Round? Let's take a look. Alright guys, so before we get too excited, my special catchphrase for any of you long-time viewers, we're going to talk about the tuning, which is E flat standard, which goes E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and another E flat. So get yourself in tune, and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's have a look at the first section. I'm doing a semitone bend from 19 of the second string. At the top of the bend, I'm just giving it a back pick, because it's sassy, and then I'm adding in a bit of vibrato as well. I'm adding some sex there as well. I'm playing 17 of the second string and then a bend from 20 of the first up, and then I hit it again at the bottom. So sex. I'm just dealing with the sex right now. So we've got very erotic, then it works into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm playing 17 of the first, then 20-17 is a pull off on the second string, then ending on 20 of the first. Okay, from that point I work into this phrase. I go from 17 of the first to 20 of the second. Then I've got a double pull off with a hammer on from, double hammer on with a pull off from 17 to 20 on the first string. So it's going to go like this. Look, there's 5 notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that point, I play from 20 of the second string to 17 of the first again. And I've got a double pull off from 20 to 17 on the second. So thus far of that group. At the end of that, I'm going to play 20 of the third string to 17 of the second string. At the end of that, so what do I got there? I've got a double pull off from 20 to 17 on the third string, adding in some cheeky whammy there, and then on the offbeat there, I've got that 7 bend on the second string, which is going to lead us into the second section. So that's pretty much the whole thing. I'm going to play it all again at a gentleman's pace, and then we'll do it again, obviously, even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright guys, second section, we're going to borrow that bend from the previous section from 7 of the second string. So going in and out from there, and then I work into this phrase. So I'm playing 5 of the third string and 7 of the fourth twice. And I want to repeat that whole phrase twice. At the end of the second one, I've got a pinch harmonic on 7 of the fourth string. I'm just using this little dot on that second pick up there as a marker to make sure I get that squeal. So if you've got little reference points for your squeals to get them accurately, please use them. So we've gone from here, works into this phrase. I'm sliding into 9 of the third string and playing 10 of the second string. I want to play both of those notes again, just without the slide. At the end of the second 10, though, I'm going to do a pull off to 8. At the end of that, I'm going to slide into 17 of the third string rather, and then I hit it again and do a hammer-on pull-off to 20. Okay? And this is where it gets a little bit weird. Let's slow this down. So I've gone from that hammer-on pull-off. I want to play 20 of the second string twice, and then I'm going to hammer 17, 21, back to 17 again. So do that whole idea twice. At the end of that, I'm going to hit 20 of the second string twice again, but pull off to 17 and jump to 19 of the third. So we've got, hopefully that makes sense. And then I work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm going to start from 17 at the first string, very pentatonic-y, think A minor. We're going like this. I'm playing, what have I got here? I'm playing 17 at the first string, 20 to 17 on the second string. Then I jump to 21 of the third. Now what's weird about this is that we're actually doubling up on those notes. So as soon as I've ended on that 21 of the third string, I backtrack to 17 of the second string again. And then from that point, I'm doing that roll from the flat 5 from 20 of the third string. So I'm playing 20, 19, 17. So we've got, at the end of that, I've got a double slide from 19 to 17. So we've got, that's the end of the section. So let's go right back to the start from that 7 bend. We'll put it all together at a gentleman's pace, and then again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright guys, let's have a look at the third section. This is going to be relatively short. I just wanted to get that big fat run at the end of this. So we're going to start off with this phrase. So I've got 2 bends from 20 of the second string. At the end of that, I'm hitting it again at the bottom, adding some sexy vibrato. At the end of that, I've got a hammer-on pull-off going 17, 20, back to 17, and then I'm going to hit the 17 and just slide off into oblivion. There's another Zoupaism for you. Anyway, from the start of the section thus far, now this is the main meat and veg of the section. Let's slow that down. I'm going to start with a hammer-on pull-off, going from 12 to 13, back to 12 on the first string. And then 15 of the second. And then it goes 12 of the first, 15, 13, 12 on the second. At the end of that, I've got to pull off from 13 to 12 on the second string, 14 of the third, then back to the second string on 12 again. So we're going to go like this. At the end of that, those are the last 4 notes. So what I've got here, I'm pulling off from 14 to 12 on the third string, jumping to 14 of the fourth, and then that's ending on 13 of the second string. That'll lead us into, which I saved for the fourth section. So that's pretty much it. I'll play that run one more time. Let's go right back to the start of the section, put it all together, and then we'll do it again, even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright guys, last section. I'm going to start with this phrase twice. I'm playing 14 of the third string and then 12, 13 on the second. At the end of that, I want to play 14 of the third, do a cheeky dive from that note, and then it works into this. So it's basically nearly an A minor arpeggio. You've just got like a cheeky ninth in there, if you will. I'm playing 12 to 15 on the fifth string and 2 14s in a row. So it's going from the fourth to the third. And then I want to be playing 12, 15, 13, 12 on the second string. At the end of that, I'm going to be playing 17 of the second string, then bending the 20 up, and then hitting it again at the bottom. Okay, at the end of that, it'll go. So So what I've got here is I'm going 17, 20, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of that, I'm going to bring it down. So there's 4 quarter note or crotchet bends in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just bringing that down and vibratoing from 20 of the second string. So I'm going to go from the arpeggio and show you what we've got from there. At the end of that, we've got to pull off from 22 to 20 on the second string, jumping to 21 of the third. And then a very similar idea, sort of just working through different positions of the pentatonic. I'm playing 20 to 17 on the second string, and then 19 to the third. So it'll go, at the end of that, it'll go 17 and then 2 19s with a slide. And that is all of the last section. So let's go from the start. One more time with some tabs. And that was the Rockin' Solo from Round and Round by Ratt. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And please click the links in the description box to my Patreon. If you want to join up with the cool kids, get tabs, other free stuff, special courses, cheeky little giveaways. There's lots of cool stuff there. Also have 2 books out at the moment. Ultimate Shred Machine if you want to up your chops in shredding, sweeping, legato, and tapping. And my most recent book, Rock Mode Guitar Mastery, if you want to up your understanding of how to use modes in improvisation and composition. And if you're not much of a reader, both courses are available in a Udemy format as well. If you like videos and all of that hizzy wizzy. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's lesson. I will catch you all very soon. It is good to be back. Mwah!